Hello viewers, welcome to Joya's Kitchen. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to show you a typical Bengali dish which we call it Lotpotty or chicken liver or chicken gizzard stew or curry, you can say. As you can see, this is quite spicy dish and at the same time is very flavorsome and very healthy because chicken liver and chicken gizzard is really good for your body and it's not very fatty obviously, and I'm gonna I use different kind of spices to cook it and it's gonna be really flavorsome, and you can eat it with rice, pilau or paratha or any kind of bread. So I'm gonna show you every step of cooking obviously, and you're gonna enjoy it. So here you go, check the recipe. To cook my chicken liver and gizzard curry or stew or lotpotty, I actually took around 250 gram of chicken gizzard and chicken liver here. You can see I cleaned them. If you ask the butcher, they're gonna do it for you. Actually, my butcher done it for me, but still you have to clean it because chicken liver had quite a lot of blood and you don't want all this extra blood. And here is 250 gram. Some people they boil it before they cook it, but I don't like to boil it because if you boil chicken liver, that all taste goes with the water and it's quite soft kind of liver. If it's a beef liver or lamb liver, I do understand, but when it's chicken, I usually don't boil it. So yeah, here is 250 gram and I mixed them together after cleaning them. So yeah, so all the chicken livers are here and you can see I cut them like a small pieces. They are not very chunky. I cut them like a small pieces. And I took a half eggplant here. That was quite big eggplant and I took half of it and I kind of make them like a stick pieces because and I took the skin off as well at the same time because this curry gonna be a little bit dark because of the liver. So if you keep the chicken eggplant skin on, they're gonna go more dark or more black and I don't want it. So that's why I took the skin off and I kind of cut them like a stick pieces. So half eggplant. I took 4 medium-sized onion and I also sliced them. You can see kind of like a rough slice or rough chopped, you can say. You can add onion paste, but I quite like the chunky pieces of onions. So 4 of them here, 4 medium size. I took 2 medium-sized potato and I also kind of cut them like the eggplant, like stick pieces. This is very optional. You can skip potatoes if you don't like it, but I quite like a little bit of thickness in my gravy, so that's why I'm gonna add around 2 potatoes in my stew, chicken liver and gizzard stew. Then I took here around 3 teaspoons of garlic and green chili paste. I kind of like make them paste together. So I took 3 teaspoons of garlic and green chili paste and 2 teaspoons of ginger paste. So I kind of like add them together. So 2 teaspoons of ginger and 3 teaspoons of garlic chili paste. And for whole spices, I took around 3 cardamom, 3 to 4 cinnamon sticks and 3 to 4 clove here. I'm not using any bay leaf for this curry. You don't need to use bay leaf. Only these 3 kind of whole spices you need, and it's really good. Really gonna give a very good kind of flavor. And for dry spices, I took 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of roasted cumin powder, 2 teaspoons of garam masala powder, also black pepper powder mixed with the garam masala powder, and 1 teaspoon of coriander seed powder, and salt taste wise. This is the powdered spice I'm gonna use for this stew or curry. And here half teaspoon of mace powder and around half teaspoon or 1 pinch, you can say, nutmeg powder. This is actually kind of like jaifal and jayatri in Bengali. So half teaspoon of mace powder and 1 pinch or maybe 2 pinch of nutmeg powder, and around 6 green or red chilies. If you don't have red chilies, you can add only green chilies, it's up to you. And obviously just plain vegetable cooking oil. I'm gonna cook the whole dish in this vegetable oil. So these are the simple ingredients I need to cook my chicken liver and gizzard stew or chicken liver or gizzard curry or lotpotty, whatever you want to say, you can say. So in a large cooking pot, I'm gonna add around 5 to 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I need quite a lot of oil to cook this lotpotty or this chicken gizzard or liver, because usually whenever you cook something with eggplant soak quite a lot of water from the oil from the dish. So that's why you make sure that when you are cooking a dish with eggplant, you have to add a little bit more oil than as usual other recipes or other dishes. So I'm gonna add at least 6 tablespoons or half cup of vegetable oil, and I'm gonna fry the onion. And I'm frying the onion nearly last 3-4 minutes and slightly golden brown. And now I'm gonna add all those whole spices, cinnamon, cardamom and clove, and I'm gonna fry them for another 1 or 2 minutes just to release the flavor in the oil. I don't need to make my onion too golden brown, just slightly golden brown, and then I'm gonna add those whole spices. So I'm frying my whole spices and onions another 2 minutes actually after that. And now I'm gonna add my ginger garlic paste in it, and I'm gonna fry this onion with ginger garlic paste for another 2 to 3 minutes. And you just make sure that your ginger garlic paste don't burn. If you want, you can add a little bit of water, but I don't think I need because there's quite a lot of oil here. And I'm gonna fry them for another 2 to 3 minutes, just like that. So my ginger garlics are done now. I'm frying them nearly last 3 minutes now, and all the raw smell from the ginger garlic is gone. And now this is the time I'm gonna add actually my all dry spices, which is chili powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, garam masala powder, black pepper powder, salt and everything together. And I'm gonna fry them at least 4 to 5 minutes till I'm gonna see the oil is on top of the spices, and all the raw smell from the spices gonna go. And at the same time I'm gonna add a little bit of boiling water, not to burn my spices, as I always say that if you add a little bit of boiling water, the spice usually don't burn. So yeah, and I'm gonna fry it at least for 5 to 6 minutes. It's gonna take in a moderate heat, obviously. And you can see already the color is so good, and I can even smell it. So I'm frying my spices nearly 6 minutes now, and you can see it's quite dark color. And at the same time I'm adding actually all those mace and nutmeg powder in my spices, and I'm frying it still. The smell is so good, so good. And this is very important part to cook your spices first, like that. And now I'm gonna add actually all those chicken gizzards, because chicken gizzard is the hard part of the chicken, and that's gonna take quite a long time to cook. So that's why I'm adding the chicken gizzard first. I'm not gonna add any chicken liver at this moment. I'm gonna keep it in a side, and I'm gonna cook this chicken gizzard with the spices. I mean fry it, not cook it, at least 6 to 7 minutes, just like that, without adding any water. It's just in Bengali what we call koshano. So I'm gonna do the koshano business for 6 to 7 minutes, I think. So I'm frying my chicken gizzards nearly 8 minutes, you can see, and you can see the color is really good and really dark, and you can see the oil came up, and chicken gizzards are almost half done, a little bit more than half done actually, because all the raw flavor smell from the chicken gizzard is gone. And now I'm gonna add all those chicken livers with it, because I told you chicken liver is the soft part of chicken, and that's not gonna take too long. So that's why I'm adding the chicken liver later. And now I'm gonna cook in the same way at least 5 minutes, just like that. I'm not adding any water. I'm just gonna cook the chicken liver with the gizzard and the spices just like that, 5 to 6 minutes. If you smell it, oh my god, it's so good. It's really good. And now I'm gonna add all the eggplants with this chicken liver and the chicken gizzard, and I'm gonna add all the potato sticks at the same time, because they're not gonna take too long, because already eggplant is very soft vegetable, and the potato is also very soft and small pieces. So, and I'm gonna cook it without adding any water at least 2 minutes, just like that. At this moment, if you think you need a little bit of more chili powder or any other spices, you can add, but I don't think I need. It's perfect. And this curry actually gonna be a little bit of dark because of the chicken liver, because chicken liver have quite a lot of like dark kind of texture. So don't afraid that why my curries are very dark. That's actually the challenge of this curry. It always comes out dark anyway. Any kind of chicken liver curry, actually, if it's beef or lamb, any kind of liver curry is quite darker than as usual other curries or meat curries. So I'm gonna cook it just like that, 5-6 minutes. So I am frying my chicken liver, chicken gizzard and eggplants like that nearly 6 minutes, and you can see my eggplants are quite soft now and the oil again came up. So, and now this is the time I'm gonna add the boiling water to make a little bit of gravy, because chicken lotpotty or chicken this kind of chicken liver curry is not very dry. There is another kind of which is very dry. I'm gonna show you other day, but this one is a little bit gravy curry, thick gravy. So I'm adding around 2 cups of boiling water here, not too much because I don't want too runny this curry, so it's going to be like medium thickness. So 2 cups of boiling water should be fine, and I'm going to cook it just like that. I'm going to cover it and I'm going to cook it for 10 to 12 minutes just like that. So after around 10 minutes I added all those green chilies and red chilies in it. And actually my stew is almost done, because this is the consistency I like for my gravy. I don't want too dry, or I don't want too runny, as I said before. And now I'm gonna add around half teaspoon of roasted cumin powder on top of it. Just when the curry is totally done, that's the time I'm gonna add this half teaspoon of roasted cumin powder. And after that I'm gonna switch off the hob, and that's it. Actually my stew is done. You can see it's so good and the smell is really good. It's quite a lot of spices I used, so you can understand it's gonna be like really good kind of stew. So here you go guys, this is my lotpotty or chicken gizzard or chicken liver stew or curry is done. As you can see, that looks really good, and trust me, that's not very spicy because these green chilies are not very spicy, and I didn't use too much red chili. And this is very healthy dish, I have to say, and you can eat with plain boiled rice, pilau, paratha goes really good with it, or any kind of bread or European bread. Oh, it's so good and so healthy. I hope you're gonna enjoy my recipe and you're gonna cook it and you're gonna try it at home. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And trust me, you should try this recipe. And here you go. Bye bye. Ta-da.